Welcome back. Oh my God, it is so good to be back here living in Salvador, Bahia. I am so happy to be here again. I'm very happy with my new apartment. Thank you to all my friends who helped me with this move back to Salvador, and to Iemanjá, the sea goddess. Thank you also. Obrigado. Just to clarify for new viewers, this is of course not my first time living in Salvador. I've been coming to and living in Salvador for over 20 years now, but I moved out into what's called the interior of the state of Bahia to live in a small city. And I've been out there for what, about 9 months, and I've been chafing at the bit to get back into Salvador, and here I am back here now, so happy. I'm just living 2 blocks from this place I'm walking along right now, from the sea. Okay, so it's Saturday morning. I'm going to enjoy the weekend, today and tomorrow, being back here in Salvador. Just got back from a trip to the city of Belo Horizonte, and enjoy this weekend, just relaxing, my new apartment. Then on Monday, my brother-in-law Eliomar is coming in from San Antonio, where I was living, and bringing a few of my things, and then I'm going back with him to San Antonio for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, to finish packing up all of my larger things. And then Wednesday morning, we've rented a pickup truck, and I'm bringing everything in to Salvador. One final piece to the move, and then I promise myself, I'm never moving back to San Antonio. I'll go there maybe once a year to visit. But my time in exile in the interior is finished. I am a city boy. And then Wednesday we'll drive the pickup and my stuff into Salvador, unload it into my new apartment, and I will officially be living here with all my stuff. My apartment is still going to be kind of barren because I have little to no furniture, but the plan is to slowly but surely accumulate things like a bed, a refrigerator, a stove, and other furnishings. I got lots of home decorations. I just don't have much furnishings, but I'm going to remedy that soon. It is so great to walk out of my apartment building, and just 2 blocks away, I'm here at the Farol de Baja Beach. That's Farol is lighthouse, of course, Baja Lighthouse Beach. There's a lighthouse up there in front of us. To be walking along the beachfront here, to hear the waves, the gentle, warm, tropical breeze. Oh God, I'm in heaven. I am happy. Very, very happy. Everything's fallen into place really nicely. And again, I couldn't have done it without my friends. Eliomar, Elsinho, Wilma, Mark up in California, Jamie, and all of the other people. And of course, as I said, to the sea goddess Iemanjá. So, what is it? It's late August. It'll be start of spring and summer soon. The temperatures are quite comfortable right now, which is nice. Having breakfast at my neighborhood deli. You know, I forgot to mention how much the rent is on my new apartment here in Salvador. It is, in dollars, equivalent of $330 a month, or 1,770 reais, Brazilian reais a month. $330 a month. That's significantly more than I paying in San Antonio, which I believe was $180 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. Here I'm paying $330 for a one-bedroom apartment, but I mean, there's a vast difference between living here in exciting big city Salvador than out in the sticks in San Antonio. So I'm very much willing to pay more rent, and you know, $330 a month rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the United States would be utterly impossible, especially in my city, San Francisco. So I'm thrilled to only be paying $330 a month. Just having a nice walk along the beachfront when I got a call from my brother-in-law Eliamar saying that a friend of ours is stopping by my apartment in about 20 minutes to drop off a mattress topper for me, which is fantastic because I'm sleeping on a mattress topper right now. It's very thin, and having a second one will make sleeping on the floor a lot more comfortable for the next 2 or 3 days until I get a real bed. So you see how friendly and nice and helpful people are here in Salvador. It's one of the many, many reasons I love living here. So I gotta go downstairs and meet him and pick it up. Wow, our friend Marcelinho just dropped that off. And thank you, Marcelinho. Thank you, Eliamar. Thank you, Image. I'm gonna get a decent night's sleep tonight because now I have a double foam mat, and I won't be sleeping on a hard surface. So until I get a bed, this is going to serve very nicely. And now I can go out and enjoy the rest of the day. Okay, I'm back out on the street by the Farol, the lighthouse in Bahia. And now I'm walking through the crafts fair. And I'm going to avoid temptation if possible. You know, I'm just thinking as I walk along the ocean front here in Salvador, how lucky I am and how, well, if I can use the word proud, I'm proud to be 70 years old. In a month and a half, I'll be 71 years old. And, you know, I like it when people ask how old I am. I'm proudly 70, almost 71. I'm not overweight. I don't have any physical ailments. I'm not bent over. I'm not hobbling. I'm not in a wheelchair or using a cane. I walk with the same gait and the same energy that I did 30 or 40 years ago. I'm living here in Brazil, having an adventure. I'm not in some gated community or senior living center or, God forbid, a nursing home. None of that. So I guess I just want to give up my thanks to the universe for this good fortune. You know, I had a stroke. When was it? When I was 64. So about 6.5 years ago. And then I was diagnosed with diabetes. So I was not going in the right direction there, but I made radical changes in my life, in my diet. I stopped drinking alcohol. I eliminated most sugar. I became a vegetarian because I like being alive. And I want to live as healthily as I can and not be a stereotypical 70, 71-year-old. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And if you need to make changes in your life, I hope you do. Whether it's your physical health or your mental health, or if you need a change of environment. As my mother used to say, just do the effing thing, darling. Except she didn't say effing, she used the whole word. And she was right. So that's my advice too. I never imagined, 22 years ago, the first time I ever walked along this seafront, walked here in Porto de Bahia, that I would be living here 22 years later. because I always had a hard time committing myself to a place. I had a very strong wanderlust and just nervous energy. And it's a miracle, really, that here I am 22 years later, still here in Salvador. And I love that, and I feel really good about it. Thank you, Salvador. Thank you, Brazil. Thank you, Andrade family, for making this real for me. There's a classic Salvador scene in front of us, Porto de Bahia. Oh boy, I had a lot of adventures in this neighborhood, and then I avoided this neighborhood for a while because my past was catching up to me. But I've made peace with Porto de Bahia, and now it's part of my daily walk. You know, I'm just thinking, I really need to buy a pillow. I think I'm going to head to the shopping mall, shopping center, and buy a pillow. I have pillows, but I'm not going to have them here in Salvador until Wednesday. And I don't think I can spend another night using a folded up towel as a pillow. It's just not comfortable, so I'm going to go buy a pillow. Wow, I just walked through Porto de Bahia, and I am pleased to report that absolutely nobody recognized me or came up to me. I've talked about that problem before, that people just don't forget here. Even though something occurred 15, 20 years ago, it's like it happened yesterday for a certain kind of street person. And, you know, that's not my reality anymore. 2 decades have passed. The people I used to hang out with are no longer here. And I don't want to be reminded of that time. Not that I regret it, but it's over. And I don't want to be reminded of certain things or certain people every time I go out for a walk. And that's why I avoided walking in Porto de Bahia for a while. But I'm pleased to report that today nobody came up to me. Nobody mentioned those people or that period of my life. So hope it continues that way. If you're wondering what I was talking about, well, I drank a lot in those days, a lot of cachaça. And you know, I don't drink anymore. And that's what I'm referring to. Okay, I'll be able to find a pillow in this store, Lojas Americanas. Okay, I'm picking the cheapest pillow I can find. I only need it for a few nights before I get my own pillows. Cost a grand total of the equivalent of $3. Okay, folks, I'm back home now. You can see I got a pillow on my bed. And this is what my apartment looks like now. But come Wednesday, I'll be bringing a lot of my stuff from San Antonio, so it'll be more livable. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to check in on my second full day back in Salvador. And as always, beijos, ciao.